We have been covering the surprising collaboration with Godzilla in Fortnite. And in today's video, we discovered the biggest Easter egg yet, confirming that he is coming to Fortnite. Yeah, it is actually true. It turns out that the games has added a secret Godzilla reference into our game, and it was right in front of us this whole time. I'm excited. We already know that some kind of monster is trapped under the ice in Fortnite from the unusual shaped ice mountain, which seems to match the layout of Godzilla to the scary in-game sounds of some kind of beast roaring under the ice in-game. And of course we know that the ice is melting in-game, and even Epic Games themselves have suggested that a Godzilla collaboration is coming in Chapter 5. These are just some of the signs of the arrival of the king of the monsters to our game. But it has now been discovered that this plane that has been slowly drifting down the side of the melting ice mountain is actually a direct reference to Godzilla himself. And what's inside will blow your mind. Godzilla is not the only giant that is coming to Fortnite. Epic Games has just revealed that the next upcoming live music event in which a giant, iconic musician comes to our game for a live Fortnite concert. And this time, it's Lady Gaga. Promotional artwork for the new Fortnite festival has been released, and it's official. It is definitely Lady Gaga. We have had live concerts in Fortnite before with Travis Scott, Marshmello, and even Ariana Grande. Oh, and sorry, that Kid Laroi one. But this time, we will be experiencing a Lady Gaga music style in Fortnite. And in fact, at the time of watching this video, it might already be live. So hey, go check it out. But that Lady Gaga vs. Godzilla. For me personally, I know which one I want to see more. Sorry, Gaga. It's Godzilla. Here lies the biggest reference to Godzilla in Fortnite right now, and we had no idea this whole time. A crashed plane has been seen sliding down the side of the ice mountain throughout this season. But did you know this plane is a reference to the plane that crash landed in the Godzilla films? During the Godzilla film Monarch Legacy, the heroes have to emergency land in Alaska, which is a land covered in snow and ice. These explorers find a crashed plane, which seems to have been attacked or destroyed by some kind of giant beast. Well, this iconic crashed plane can actually be seen both in the Godzilla films and now, of course, in our Fortnite game. Yeah, I mean, this ain't no joke, by the way. I've been following this plane as it's been slowly sliding down the side of the mountain. I wasn't 100% sure what it was exactly referencing, but it actually makes so much sense now. Is this actually a direct reference to that crashed plane in Godzilla? Look, I mean, literally, the end of the plane is balancing right off the edge into the water. You got the wings, you got the propellers. Yo, and you even got the chair, dog. Yo, is this the chair literally from the films? Yo, I'm pretty sure it is, huh? Hey, yo, sorry to bother. Remember, if you guys want to support this channel, you could use the supporter creator code that is on screen right now. This directly helps me and keeps the channel going. If you haven't added anyone's name, hey, why not me, huh? Hey, thanks, guys. Hey, bro, stop. You're ruining my immersion. Hey, bro, stop. Yeah, I know. What are you aiming at? What are you aiming at? You don't even need to play the sound effect. I know. And what is also interesting about this location is the doors have been completely ripped off, as you can see. That must mean somebody maybe was inside and had to escape. Somebody out there knows the truth about Godzilla and are loose on our island. I was just interested to see if there's any, like, scratch marks or anything. You know, something to indicate that Godzilla took this bad boy down. Oh, hey, yo. You look right there. Hey, you already know what it is, bro. Yo, it's Cap. My bad. What? Maybe Cap, but this definitely is the Godzilla plane crash that happens in Alaska in Monarch Legacy. Yo, that's nuts. Well, it turns out there are a ton of Godzilla references in previous chapters and in Chapter 5 that you really need to know. A brand new Godzilla film called Godzilla and Kong: The New Empire, in which in the trailer, Godzilla is frozen under an ice glacier and suddenly he breaks free from the melting ice. If in this trailer, Godzilla is frozen and breaks through the ice in the film's trailer, then maybe it's actually possible that he will be breaking free from the ice in our Fortnite game. Epic Games has done collaborations with films released in Fortnite before. Back in Chapter 4 of Season 3, the release of Wilds was tied with a new Transformers film, in which the main characters from the film were added into our Fortnite game and played a role in the storyline. So, could this be the same, but for Godzilla? Not not only this, if you actually look at the shape of the melting ice in-game, we could see a large mound that is raised much higher than the rest. You could almost imagine some kind of creature lying flat with a spiky back. In fact, I would go as far as to say the layout of the ice glacier in Chapter 5 would actually fit perfectly with a frozen Godzilla underneath. Same size, same length. I mean, I don't know. Kind of makes sense. This is not the first time we've talked about the arrival of Godzilla to our Fortnite game. Back in Chapter 4 of Season 2 with the Mega City, Godzilla references were everywhere, convincing players that he is 100% arriving to Fortnite. Battle Pass spray that is actually referencing a logo that's found in the Godzilla films could now be acquired in Fortnite. Players also discovered the Kaiju pickaxe, which can be found in the Battle Pass. A Kaiju is a giant monster, and Godzilla himself is often referred to as a Kaiju. Leak is then discovered in the game's files that Thunder is a secret codename of Local Zilla. The second part to his name, Zilla, seems to be a reference to Godzilla, and because this is a secret codename that only leakers were able to find, it goes to suggest that Epic Games is definitely working on something Godzilla related. In a survey released last year in the movie series collaboration section, Epic Games asked players which of the following movies would they like to see collaborated in Fortnite. And yeah, you guessed it, Godzilla was named. The Big Bang explained how Fortnite's Omniverse was created, and the event featured everything new coming in Chapter 5, from car racing, Lego Fortnite, and even the music events. But there was one moment in the live event that seemed to have nothing to do with Chapter 5. A seemingly random scene where Eminem appeared in giant form and was rapping over an iconic song called, yeah, you guessed it, Godzilla. This Eminem and Juice WRLD song is called Godzilla, and literally featured multiple references to Godzilla. Like here, Eminem can be seen breathing fire, standing in the iconic pose that Godzilla does when he roars. Yeah, it's literally 100% a reference to Godzilla. We even see thunder around Eminem, which seems to be a reference to when Godzilla harnesses the power of thunder in some of the movies. Another Godzilla reference can be seen here, with the destruction of a major city, which of course is kind of what Godzilla's known for, destroying Tokyo. All of these are references to Godzilla, and it all happened in the Big Bang Live events, which featured everything that was coming in Chapter 5. So we have to ask ourselves, was this random Eminem moment really just a random scene? Or is it Epic Games' way of telling us that Godzilla is in fact coming to Chapter 5? Godzilla is iconic for fighting other giant monsters known as Kaijus. Monsters like King Ghidorah, King Kong, and even Mecha Godzilla. But one of the most iconic battles is with a beast called Mothra, who is literally a giant moth. Yeah, seems kind of terrifying, huh? But what is a giant moth creature got to do with Fortnite Chapter 5's upcoming storyline? Well, there has been a mystery in our Chapter 5 game since the start of the season that we might now have the answers to. A moth can be seen in Valera's book, which has been traveling around our Fortnite island since the start of this season. Yeah, Boss Valera has the first Season 2 teaser, and it has something to do with this mysterious box and something to do with a giant moth. The book reveals that Valera is looking for some kind of giant moth. If this is true, if this is Mothra, the bad guy of one of the Godzilla films, then this confirms that Valera is looking for a monster that is connected to the Godzilla universe.